Couple of things to talk about with that weekend storm chance. Firstly, it's going to be dry leading up to it. We are expecting at least rain on Sunday. Now, is there a chance that we see maybe a mix? Let's talk about it. First, we need to give you a little bit of perspective. This storm system is still all the way out in the western half of the country, actually still off of the Pacific coast. The low pressure doesn't even make landfall, so to speak. It's not over the Pacific Northwest until tomorrow mid-morning, afternoon, our time. Then at that point, it transfers its energy to the east side of the Rockies. Now we have an area of low pressure that we can actually track into the southern states for Friday afternoon. You can see it's still relatively naked and dry. It's when we start seeing those southerly breezes with the Gulf of Mexico moisture that we start bringing in some rain chances. Now this is the colder model solution, the European model. It doesn't even have snow for us, but it does have an opportunity for some icy glaze. This is just one model guidance, and it is certainly the colder solution. GFS model has consistently kept winter weather out of the forecast for us in the Midlands. So that is something to consider. Here's a look at the GFS model guidance as far as snow. Maybe some flakes for the upstate or toward the Charlotte metro, but most of the heavier snow is going to be towards the mountains with this solution, and nothing here in the Midlands. Now, how about ice? That could be a concern. Right now, though, the guidance keeps even that out of our forecast. So right now, things are certainly trending more rain than anything else. There are still possibilities for winter weather, but certainly nothing to lose sleep over at this time. Now, the colder solution, the European model, it does have that opportunity for some flakes in parts of South Carolina. But again, this is just your model guidance. The European model, as far as ice, has kind of blown it out of proportion. It does have an ice threat for us for sure, but again, model guidance is just computer simulations doing what they do. Here's what we actually know as meteorologists, that winter weather is possible. The timing is going to be Sunday, mostly going to be throughout the day Sunday, but maybe as early as Saturday overnight. It's trending warm enough for mainly rain. These are the points that we're sure of. What we're not so sure of is the storm track. That's going to determine whether or not there's any changeover here in South Carolina. And of course, without knowing that storm track, we can't talk about specifics like how much ice or snow that anybody sees on the eastern half of the country, or even how much rain. There's an opportunity that parts of South Carolina could get thunderstorms out of this storm system. So just a general guide from the Weather Prediction Center, a 10% chance that we see some type of winter weather, not necessarily in the form of snow, could be sleet, could be ice, just a 10% chance. That chance goes up to 30 towards the upstate, towards the Charlotte metro, but really you do have to go even north of that to really get any significant chance for winter weather out of this system. Now, as we get closer, things are going to change, but this is just a general guideline of what to expect looking out several days ahead of time. I certainly am expecting Sunday to be a chilly, a gloomy day, but I wouldn't necessarily expect it to be a winter weather day just yet. But of course, you want to keep an eye on things, and that's what we're here for. For News 19, I'm meteorologist Alex Calamia.